Kelly, do you ever feel like you're constantly running a race you can't win?
Every single day, Johnny. It feels like everyone on social media is living a perfect life.
Exactly. It's like there's this unspoken rule that we all have to be extraordinary.
If you aren't a CEO, a fitness model, or a world traveler by 25, you're failing.
It's exhausting, isn't it? This obsession with perfection is actually making us miserable.
I've noticed that too. I spend hours editing a single photo just to look perfect.
And the irony is, once you post it, you feel anxious about how many likes it gets.
It's a toxic cycle. We're seeking validation from strangers instead of being happy.
I read an article recently about the joy of being average. It was eye-opening.
Being average sounds like an insult in today's world, though.
It does, but why? Most of us are average at most things, and that's statistically normal.
I guess we've forgotten that it's okay to just have a hobby without making money from it.
Right. Not every hobby needs to be a side hustle or a professional career.
I used to love painting, but I stopped because I wasn't good enough to show anyone.
That's perfectionism stealing your joy. You should paint because you like the colors.
You're right. I've been so focused on the result that I forgot to enjoy the process.
Perfectionism is just fear in a fancy suit. It's the fear of being judged.
And stops us from starting new things because we're afraid to look like a beginner.
I struggled with that when I started learning Japanese. I was terrified of making mistakes.
But making mistakes is literally the only way to actually learn anything new.
Now I've embraced being a messy learner. I speak broken Japanese, but I'm having fun.
That's so liberating. I want to feel that way about my life too.
Let's talk about hustle culture. It tells us to work while others sleep.
That's the recipe for a total burnout. I tried it and ended up sick for a week.
We aren't machines. We need rest, daydreaming, and unproductive time to stay human.
I've started feeling guilty just for sitting on my sofa and doing nothing.
That guilt is the perfectionism talking. Your worth isn't tied to your productivity.
It's hard to unlearn that when the whole world is shouting, do more, be more.
True, but we can choose which voices we listen to. We can choose to simplify.
Like the minimalism topic we discussed, focusing on what actually matters?
Precisely. Perfectionism is complicated. Simplicity is where the peace is.
I think I'm going to delete those photo editing apps today. It's a small start.
That's a huge step, Kelly. You're choosing your real self over a digital lie.
It feels scary, but also like a huge weight is being lifted off my shoulders.
Imagine if we all just accepted our flaws. The world would be much kinder.
We would spend more time laughing at our mistakes instead of hiding them.
I'd rather be a happy, average person than a miserable, perfect one.
Me too. Life is too short to spend it trying to please an invisible audience.
Let's make a pact to try something new this weekend and be absolutely terrible at it.
Deal. I'm going to try pottery. I'll probably make the ugliest bowl in history.
And I'll try salsa dancing. I have zero rhythm, so it'll be a disaster.
I can already imagine us failing miserably and laughing until we cry.
That sounds like a much better Saturday than scrolling through Instagram.
Definitely. It's time to take our lives back from the perfectionism trap.
We aren't machines. We are works in progress, and that is beautiful.
I love that perspective. Let's be messy, average, and incredibly happy.
Cheers to that, Kelly. Let's go find some joyful failure.
I'm ready. Let's go and just be ourselves for a change.
The world can wait while we enjoy our average little adventure.
Thanks for this talk, Johnny. It was exactly what I needed to hear.
Anytime, Kelly. Let's keep each other grounded in what's real.
For sure. Now, let's go and start that pottery and dancing disaster.
Lead the way. I'm ready to embrace the mess.